And welcome back to the channel. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking. We're coming off of a pretty solid run for using Mono White Aggro, but I kind of wanted to change it up for this video because playing the same deck throughout the month when we still have 16 days left, it's not going to be entertaining for you, and it's really not going to be entertaining for me. So there's a lot of mono white, there's a lot of mono green. There's a little bit of Orzhov mid-range, there's a little bit of, is it dragons in the standard 2022 meta. So we have a brew today. Since we're already in Mythic, we're just going to be playing some brews. See if we can, change or beat the meta. So let me run through the deck with you here. These are all my little projects I've been working on. You'll like this. This is ridiculous. Alright, so we've all heard of the Book of Exalted Deeds, yeah? Usually played to put a counter on a Faceless Haven to make the game unwinnable for your opponent. We are doing that, but that's not the only way that we can win either. So, what do I mean by that? So, we have a lot of creatures that pay us off when they die. Eye Twitch, Shambling Ghast. We got You Hear Something on Watch. When Goldspan comes in, something with 5 toughness comes in, we can just kill it immediately. Deadly Dispute for card draw, sacking our Eye Twitch and Shambling Ghast. Flunk for creatures like Coma with indestructibility, or creatures that we need to kill at instant speed removal. Say a man lands, somebody powers up a Haven on us, we can kill that. We have the book, the infamous book. Main deck 4 Crippling Fear. There's a lot of mono white, which consists of 2 1s, 2 2s, 3 3s, things like that. 4 Cosmos Elixirs. Gain us some life, and if we get back in life up to 20, can buy us some time, giving us some card draw to find our book. And 4 Doom Scars. Okay, we have a Faceless Haven of our own, obviously, for the book. 4 Snarls, 4 Pathways. And the reason I say we can win off of the book or we can win off something else is we also have access to get Mascot Exhibition. So hopefully we'll be able to wipe the board. We have 8 board wipes in here. Generating value, keeping us alive as we go. Sacking things intermittently. And if we can get Mascot Exhibition, maybe 2 of them, we can win that way too. So hopefully we can standard control method, wear down our opponents, wipe out their stuff, keep them from gaining momentum, and win some games. Cheers, let's get into it. Standard 2022 with the Orzhov book. I've played this deck one time, and it won versus mono green, but this is going to be just as much as an adventure for me as it is for you. I've played with these cards a little bit in different decks, but I have not played this exact deck. So we have an Eye Twitch, we have a Flunk, and we have Cosmos Elixir. We do not have a board wipe. It's looking pretty rough. This looks like it could be on hard mode, because we only have 1 removal, which gets better with time as they get less cards in their hand. But we can maybe make this work. We're on the draw. So turn 1 Eye Twitch. Use it to block if needed. Looks like Is It Dragons to me. If we can get 2 of our Cosmos Elixirs down, we'll be gaining 4 life a turn. Not bad. But we will need to find a way to end the game, whether it's the book or something else. Let's get in for 1. Okay, we want to keep our Swamp in hand, because if we draw a Snarl, we want to be able to play that untapped. So let's go here, white. What's up with that wind? That's loud. Got the wind in my hair from Magic the Gathering. There's a Faceless Haven. Okay, opponent holding on to something. Let's go in. play our Ghast. We're going to want to make sure that we have 3 white mana, so we'll play that on white for our book. Like to draw a Deadly Dispute so we can sack one of these things, make 2 treasures, draw 2 cards. Because I feel like a Crush the Weak or Draconic Intervention is coming. My spidey sense is tingling. We'll see. Opponent's looking at the Shambling Ghasts. Prismari Command on the Eye Twitch. Okay, what do we want to get? Provided that our Shambling Ghasts both die, that's 2 treasures right there. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the opportunity to learn. We don't really want anything else, I don't think. We'll go ahead and grab Mascot. It's our win con, we can keep it in hand. Flunk's pretty useless right now, like if they throw out a gold span or something. Alright, so I'm guessing that's Alrund's Epiphany. That's my guess. Throw out an Elixir. If this resolves, we'll draw a card, which will be nice. They negate that. Okay, they don't like that. But they had to use their treasure to do it, so. If they take out the Shambling Ghasts here, we are at 7 mana to Mascot Exhibition. So we're looking okay. But they will throw down an Imrith or a Goldspan at some point. Okay. Opponent exiles a pathway, played on blue. Okay. If we don't take any damage, we'll draw a card. Actually, we won't. We'll go to 22, then next turn we'll draw a card. Yeah. Ghast's doing some work. Okay, drawing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Opponent is well aware that they don't want the Ghasts to die. I'm thinking Imrith or Goldspan here. Uh-huh. Alright, here's an Eye Twitch. Let's go in with the Ghasts. Which they're fine with. Eye Twitch to block Goldspan. Don't see an Epiphany foretold yet. That's 7 though. There's another Goldspan. Alright. Okay, we have to wait for them to attack. Tons of treasures. Okay, Epiphany mana is available, I believe. We're just going to give them more. I don't know that we have a choice though, so let's go ahead and do that. Two Goldspans is rough. We haven't had any of our card draw utility. It was a good counter, countering the first Cosmos Elixir. Returned that to my hand. So, they're getting their own mascot. Yep. Okay, let's block. We don't want them to be able to cast Mascot Exhibition this turn, right? So let's get Necrotic Fumes. Our turn here's a Swamp. We can't block anyway. We gotta exile one of our guests. It's not so good. We're gonna be facing down Mascot Exhibition next turn. At this point, the treasure doesn't really matter because they have enough of it to just do whatever. This is going to be a rough one. So let's say we draw a book. We can't play it. We need another white mana. Us getting no treasure tokens really hurt us. Ooh. Frostbite on that one, huh? Generated treasure. To counter the spell. Okay, let's flunk it out then. Really defending their dragons. I don't blame them. Alright, Exhibition is going to happen. We top deck a Doomscar. We're okay. Or better, anyway. Four Doomscars still left in the deck. Crippling Fear's not going to do it for us, though. Okay, here's something on watch. ×2, huh? Alright, let's go in. They're going to let it go. They do not want the treasure to happen. Blowing treasures for something. Scry, alright. We'll end turn. What are we looking at? 13. Haven makes 17. We have 2. You hear something on watch to kill things. They may have counters. Who knows what they have. Let them tack. They're not hurting for mana. I just saw it coming, tapping the Haven. Okay, at this point we'd rather get rid of the Haven. If we top deck a Doomscar, we're able to kill everything on board. If we don't get rid of the Haven, they'll just keep powering it up at us. Could counter both of these. That'd be pretty impressive. We have to watch out for the Hall of Storm Giants. We really just kind of need a board wipe is the deal. Okay, opponent's at 8. Here's a Ghast. That is definitely not what we want. We are dead to flyers. Alright, good game. So, we weren't able to sack our Ghasts at all. We weren't able to get where we wanted to be, but that's okay. We'll keep going because it's fun. Our early game really didn't come together. Countering that Elixir was good. It's a good call. Adult Gold Dragon. I have a Boros Dragons list that I'm working on too, with Adult Gold Dragon and Velomachus and a bunch of cool stuff like that. Alright, Doomscar, Eye Twitch, Cosmos Elixir, Crippling Fear. If this is an aggro deck, we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and play Pathway on black. We probably have enough time to grab Exhibition off Eye Twitch just right out of the gate. I'd like to sack it to do that. Land, snow-covered swamp. Alright. Let's foretell. Okay. Bant party deck, yeah. Let's hang back. Which, as long as I don't play Linvala, we might be pretty decent. Yeah, sure. Let's grab that. Alright, we got 2 Crippling Fears, so let's blast one of those off. You know what? Damn. That's a changeling. They're both changelings. Oh man. Horrible. Horrible. Whoopsie. That's okay. Maybe we'll bait our opponents knowing that they're like, haha, we got him, right? And we'll just Doomscar him out. Alright, no Linvala. That's good. Here's another Masked Vandal. Opponent feeling secure that their board is safe. Makes that flying. That can't attack. Alright, Snarl. Doomscar. That'll do it. That's why I need you guys on the stream, man, not on YouTube, because somebody could have said, no Crippling Fear. That's okay. We're moving along here. Crippling Fear will work there. Hopefully they put the counter somewhere else. Like, yeah. Perfect. Okay, got a flunk. Let's Crippling Fear again. This time it'll work. Any assembly workers there? No. Sentinel. Cool beans. Let's go... Do we go book? No, let's not go book yet because we don't even have the Haven. Let's just drop the Exhibition. Trap Finder can't be blocked if you had another into the battlefield in a turn. Full party, draw a card. Okay. Cool. Let's go in with everything. They try to double block, we'll flunk. Nope. We're not drawing cards either, though. So we need to come in. Okay. We need to... Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, so having... There's a trap finder. Can't be blocked, draw a card. No thanks. Alright, so that's how we're kind of supposed to work a little bit. We have a couple options to win. Like if we had a Faceless Haven, I think we probably would have been close to being able to pump to get that, even if we didn't have Exhibition. But we're going to have to keep in mind on those Bant party decks that if they have all Changelings out, Crippling Fear doesn't really work. Wasn't even thinking about that when I built it. It worked in our favor though. Because like we kind of mistakenly played our opponent because we put out like a really dumbass move, like Crippling Fear on Changelings, and then they're like, oh, okay, we're good. Lay down, lay down, lay down. And worked out for us. Alright. We have a Deadly Dispute, but we don't have anything to sack. Flunk's not great till later. We're going first. This looks bad, guys. Let's play some black. In case we draw Snarl, we really want it to come in untapped. Oh, it looks like mono white, so... Wish we had a little bit of mana and a board wipe in our hand, would be looking pretty good. In comes Clarion Spirit. Next turn they will double spell to make 2 1/1s. Let's give them the opportunity to do so before we flunk it out. In comes Redain. Not the coolest thing ever. Now we don't have another flunk to activate on Clarion if they double spell here. And we're getting land screw. Oh, because Paladin class, yeah. Woo! Alright. Gonna need some lands. Gonna need some, This is the deck I've been playing, by the way, for the last 2 weeks. Here's a Doomscar. Plains, please. I've been playing this deck, and I don't know if this is my build or not. This could be whatever, but this is gonna be nasty. Not really used to being on the other end of it, to be honest. Yeah, well, no lands, guys. What are you gonna do? No lands. Hand was pretty terrible at the beginning, so that's how it goes. But we don't cut out the bad games, because that was a game against the meta. So you could see what I had in my hand, you could see what they were playing and how they were playing, and you're likely to encounter that. So it's all about testing here. Testing to see if this is viable or not. And I think the answer is sometimes so far. We don't have a black mana. We can't keep that, right? This looks better. Let's throw the book away. We don't want book till later. Opponent's thinking. Cool sleeves. I like that. So Snarl, white. Here's Ghast. Okay, there's a Faceless Haven. Foretold, Blood on the Snow. Alright. We're taking one. Here's a Snarl. That's why we keep our planes. Okay. Professor. Learn for, yep, environmental to get the land so they have Blood on the Snow mana. I'll take one. There's a Doomscar. Okay, things to be concerned about with this deck. Lolth. Blood on the Snow, which doesn't really bother us too much because we don't have creatures unless we get out Mascot Exhibition. A little slow today. Oh, I wish I had a Deadly Dispute. If they Blood on the Snow now, though, what will they bring back? Like, not like a Shambling Ghast? Gotta worry for Lolth here. Because we actually don't have an answer for... There's Lolth right there. I don't think we have an answer for Lolth.
I will show you what happens when the spine is squashed back. Subservience will be rewarded.
Okay, let's do this for sure. That's gonna give a counter to Lolth. That's gonna give us a treasure, though.
I will cull the weak.
Okay, here's an elixir. The host for 4. I think we're better off not killing them right now. Let's just go elixir, build up some life. I think they're waiting for creatures. They're like, when we kill all these creatures, it's going to skyrocket Lolth's loyalty counters, though. Is the thing about that. They may do it themselves.
My hatred lives.
Alright, let's chill. If we can get them to use their Blood on the Snow, so that way if we do draw Mascot Exhibition later, you know. Lolth is really a pain. Here's Deadly Dispute on a treasure. Also need to keep in mind Skullport Merchant. For every 2 mana that they have, they can sack a creature and draw a card. So there's a lot of opportunity there if we cast a sweeper. In comes Mascot Exhibition. We don't have the snow. Alright. Well, we're gonna do that. Because we don't want you sacking stuff. Or you can sack things now. So, Mascot Exhibition is definitely happening. Next turn.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
If we can, we want to save the Doomscar for that. Because we have creatures above 3 toughness. There's a flunk. Okay. Let's jack up Lolth's loyalty. They'll probably make 2 more spiders. And cast Mascot Exhibition. I would think.
My will cannot be denied.
In which case we will Doomscar. We may need to run Vanishing Verse here instead of Flunk. I was running Flunk more for like Coma. The Vanishing Verse may be a more effective deal there. Merchant comes in. Shambling Ghast is down. They did not cast the Exhibition. They know that's a Doomscar then. How far away are we from... If we draw our book, we can play 1, 2, 3 white. Activate Haven. Yeah, we may be 1 turn away.
I will get what I want.
There's the emblem.
It is insufferable.
Okay.
Your suffering will be downright
So
succulent.
they got the emblem. So that means they want to blood on the snow and bring back Lolth. I'm gonna assume. How many cards in hand? 5. Okay, so that's gonna hit us for 8 really when it comes in. Let's go Eye Twitch. That'll be our chump. They're really avoiding playing that Mascot Exhibition because they know that's a Doomscar. Onyx.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Okay.
You'll learn the power of death.
What do we want? 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 mana. How many cards in hand here? 5 still. We'll grab Reduce to Memory. We can do that on Onyx. We're going to take 8 here. Boom. Okay, anything else? Trying to get us to use our Doomscar. So we only have 3 snow-covered plains, but that's okay. We can bring it in tapped. So if we play it this turn, we have to survive, though. Is the thing. We'll have 7 life at the end of this turn. This cannot hit us again. If we play it this turn, we reduce see, it's from combat damage, creatures. Alright, here's what we have to do. We have to play book. They're looking, they're checking. We're gonna need a mana though, is the deal. Because we have to Doomscar this turn just on the merchant. That takes our treasure away. We have no snow-covered black mana is the problem. So we can't tap our snow-covered plains to activate the Haven and then sack the book on it. All of our snow-covered plains are in the deck. Here comes Kaya.
Just gotta hunt one more monster.
Getting rid of the book.
How hard could it be? Too easy.
They said no. Get your book out of here.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
Well, Kaya can't do too much to us right now, neither can Onyx. So I guess Onyx can play a bunch of spells, but that's all we got. 32 cards in their deck, 44 in ours. Here's a mascot exhibition. Okay. Blood on the snow.
Have impeccable study habits.
Discarded. Mm-hmm. Which creature? Is it not going to tell me? Oh, non-token. Okay. Just taking it up. Just taking it up there. Okay, here's a dispute with nothing to sack. Oh, man. Sucks. Reduced to memory takes 2. Doomscar takes 2. Which we can do. White. White. Colorless. Exile that, have them.
Fine. I'm taking the day off.
This might be the longest match ever. Sack to draw cards. Man. Wish we had an eye twitch or a ghast. There's 6 more of them. There's 3 more of each. Draw some cards, get some snowlands, draw a book, you know. All that good stuff. Back up to 7. It's the longest game in the history of Arena. Definitely isn't, but that's what it feels like. Blood on the Snow, bringing back Lolth.
Are you enraptured by me? Aren't I the generous one?
Taking up Kaya. So we can go 7 and grab a bunch of planeswalkers and recur it from the graveyard. That's what we got. Any assembly workers in the house?
My power is for a gift in exchange for loyalty.
We might have to sack that elixir. It's not really doing. It's not going to win us the game. We'll wait though. Might have to do it. We'll sack the elixir, draw 2 cards, make a treasure, sack the treasure, draw 2 more cards, make a treasure. But I don't think it's still probably not going to do it. Exile it. Alright, let's sack it. There's another elixir. We're just being incredibly irritating, is what we're doing. There's a snow-covered land. Okay, back up to 11. Haven comes in. Puts a ghost form counter on it. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything about it. Alright, we're going to take 8 then.
Ghosting feels weird, I know.
My children will take care of you.
They just have too many. They're drawing too many cards. Our flunks don't do anything. We'll take 8. Oh, it's summoning sick. Okay. Yeah. It was an eye twitch. Woo! We can get our own mascot exhibition that they can then blow it on the snow. Good. Alright, we'll draw 4 life a turn. It's nice. Or gain 4 life a turn. I hope you're enjoying. Is it good to beat the Met? I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not, but it sure is fun to just sit here and tread water. Flunk it. Alright. Let's learn. So we know, without a doubt, if we mascot exhibition, they're going to blood on the snow. That's what they're kind of holding in their exile. So why don't we grab a necrotic fumes in case we draw another little 1-drop. An exile planeswalker. That'll work. Any other planeswalkers in the bin? Nope. Probably some in their hand, though. And we'll gain the 4 life, yes. Opponent has 17 mana available. We're gonna get hit for 8. Here's an eye twitch. Cards in hand 4. Which means we can take out their Haven. Ghost form on the eye twitch.
Here, let me help.
Do we want to?
Come, I'll tell you a secret.
Oh, they have 5 now. Well, we can't do that. That's okay. We're taking 8 anyways, so. So basically, if they hit us for anything under 8, we always just take 8. Alright. Snow-covered plains. They don't even need to power up the Haven, really, because they just hit us for 8 no matter what. 2 Ghost Form counters. I didn't know they stacked. That's cool. Return to its owner hand, great on, yeah.
It's bold to
Our opponent has figured us out by now. So if this thing dies, we create 2 little deals. I mean, we're still taking 8, so we'll just leave it alone. Bing. Another flunk. Okay, we are gonna have to flunk it now. Because we're gonna die if something hits us. We'll have to flunk that, and then we'll have to also flunk the Haven if we can.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Starting to get concerned. Starting to get concerned. Seven cards in hand, guys. Coming in with the Haven. Means we have to fire ours up to block. Opponent knows this. Oh, here we go. Is this gonna be it? 6 cards in hand. Now we're just being annoying. Oh, it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Good game. This person is going, yes! Finally! Finally! You got it. Alright. So we've discovered not so good against the Orzhov midrange. I don't want to tank. I don't want to play this and tank my rank like crazy. So let's do another one. Just for the sake of the video. Do it for the video. Do it for the video. The one match against Mono White we did play, we had 2 lands, so, but we'll see. Yoshi. We have Flunk. We have 2 Doom Scars. As long as our opponent's playing aggro, looks good. We'll play our Pathway on white. Opponent has a lot of things happening. Alright. Lair, just spare Sentinel. There's the book. There's that book. Doomscar Foretold. Ranger class or Old Growth Troll. No, I don't want Troll mana. Ranger class or Werewolf. There's Werewolf, yeah. Alright. Here's a Swamp. Do we want to play Doomscar now? Can we flunk something? Alright, 4 cards in hand. It will be at 5. If we want to flunk it, it's now. On the pack leader. Yeah, let's flunk the pack leader. That way it leaves them with just a few 1/1s. If they want to try to rebuild, then we can Doomscar after that. We don't want to blow our Doomscar real early. We do have 2 of them, but we're going to have to save a flunk for Lair of the Hydra at some point, though, maybe. See, and that's where Vanishing Verse might have come in more handy, because you can take out mono-colored man lands, and I don't know if keeping it in here. So Faceless Flunk is better against Faceless Haven, right? Because Vanishing can't hit that. And Vanishing also can't hit Coma, can't hit Velomachus, which is not really played. Okay, opponent's emptying the hand. Do we do it now? Get Elixir going. If they can't do some damage to us, we'll draw some cards, which is really a good place to be. Here comes Troll. We'll save you hear something on Watch mana for Troll. I twitch 1 card drawn. Maybe 2. If we kill Troll, we can draw another turn. Because we do need some snowlands. Brawl. And it's not going to be indestructible, though, is the thing. So, that is actually preferable. So we can create a treasure. Wait for it to attack. Counters fine. I guess we won't even let that happen. Veil. Nice. Okay, we're taking 6. There's a snow-covered swamp. Snow, snow, snow. We can actually bring it in, so let's go book. Next turn we'll have the mana to do it. That would be a cool way to end with a 50% win rate. Last game with the book. We'll see if it occurs or not. Hitting for 7. We're definitely gonna block. I think we're good with the book, right? So snow, 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 bring this in tapped as a creature. White, white, white. Sack. What if we weren't? We'd get a mascot exhibition, because then we would Doomscar. So, black, black. Black. Opponent's tapped out. Book, sacked. We got it. We gotta win with the book. Okay, so what, 50% win rate? So not something I would say you probably craft. Something that's pretty fun though. Could it be made better? I think so. Let's look at it. Got a book win, and then we got a mascot exhibition win, which is what we exactly said in the beginning. So those are the two win cons. So could it be better? I think so. Flunk, I would probably say Vanishing Verse. Right there. I think it has enough targets, and it's less... it's actually less narrow than the Flunk, because Flunk becomes good later. And in that last game that took 35 minutes or whatever, we saw that Flunk, they were holding 5-6 cards in their hand the whole time, so Flunk actually didn't do anything. There would be a lot of times where Vanishing Verse exiles Lolth, exiles Liliana, whatever her new name is, exiles a bunch of different things, right? Doesn't hit Coma, but Coma's really only in that one deck. Other things to keep in mind. Crippling Fear. It's not going to hit your changelings, because they are in fact assembly workers. What else could be improved? I think Cosmos Elixir is good. It kept us alive for a long time. Maybe Skullport Merchant, because we are relying on Deadly Dispute solely as a card draw engine if we don't get above 20 life with Cosmos. And there were times where, especially in that first game, the opponent knew. They were just like, let those Shambling Ghasts just sit there, because they didn't want us to have the mana. They didn't want us to be able to cast Exhibition early. So I think having a Skullport Merchant is probably good. This is played in Black-Red Treasure right now, and it probably would work pretty well here. Book was fun to pull off that win. Keep in mind that your opponent doesn't have to concede. Most of the time they will, because why waste their time? But if you come up upon a salty person, you will have to sit here and just say, your turn, go. And let them rope, your turn, go. Your turn, go, right? So it doesn't win you the game. It prevents you from losing the game, but you will have to sit there and deal with them. So is this something that you really want to play in Mythic when you're trying to raise your rank? I don't know, probably not really. But it was fun. And having a 50% win rate on a really fun deck is worth a video and worth something in itself. Doomscar is a lot better in Standard 2022 because you don't have your Selfless Saviors, you don't have your All-Seed of, well, that wouldn't protect, but you don't have a lot of your indestructibility that you had in Eldraine Theros cards. So Doomscar I could see being played pretty often, coming up in 2022. I think Azorius Control is going to make a pretty big comeback. It has all runs. It has Imrith could make a pretty good creature to just have out there and protect it. You start chaining all runs Epiphanies. Mordenkainen is very strong. So anyway, that's a whole different video. So maybe I'll make an Azorius Control, and if you like, click subscribe on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll get notified of that. You can also come and watch on Twitch while these are recorded, and you can say, hey, don't cast Crippling Fear, because they're all changelings and in fact are assembly workers, right? So you can help me, I'll help you. And if you did learn something from this or you had fun, please recommend it to any of your friends that play MTG, or post it on Facebook or whatever. Helps the channel a lot. I really appreciate it. So until next time, have fun, and I will see you in the next video.